Hello, 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 kitchenettes, kitchen littles, and kitchen nuggets. Welcome, welcome to Bare Bones Kitchen. I am your culinary coach, Harmony. Cheers. Tonight I'm drinking a big girl drink, obviously, gigantic jug. I have some Malibu in here and some pineapple juice and some fuzzy water. That's what I call it. It's sparkling water, flavored sparkling water. So I'm rocking it out with some pomegranate. So Malibu, pineapple juice, and pomegranate fuzzy water. So cheers, y'all. How is everybody today? Not quite there yet, but I am doing a lot better than I was a couple of days ago, let me just tell you. So tonight, we are making a creamy pesto chicken pasta. It's like that time of year, right? You need, like, you're starting to need some comfort food, even though, like, our mornings have been kind of cold, and I only know that because my fingers turn blue. And then in the afternoon, it's like starts to warm up, so it's like we're back in layer season again, you know, kind of like June, because that's how we roll here in the PNW, or at least this side of the mountains in Washington. Yeah, make sure everything's on here. So I'm gonna just heat up my pan real quick. I have some chicken here. I used chicken tenders and then just sliced them into chunks because I find that easier. If you have chicken breasts and you just want to slice those in chunks, totally same thing, same difference. I did add my trifecta, which is the black pepper, the pink Himalayan sea salt, and my very favorite, if I don't spill everything, Weber's roasted garlic and herb. So that is my trifecta. I use it in almost everything I cook. Any kind of savory dish. Sometimes when I'm doing certain dishes, I will use regular garlic instead of my garlic and herb, but for the most part, gotta be that garlic and herb. All right, we're almost warm enough here. So I pre-did some penny pasta, and I just have it kind of hanging out over here with some water in the bottom of my pan on a very low setting, so it would stay good to go. Oh, hello, Miss Gail. You tried to get here? Is that what you're saying? It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind if you're watching me while you're on the road or listening. Or still in Costco. Miss Gail went to Costco. You know, Miss Gail from Sassy Sissy Boutique. She popped in last week and showed us her cool mugs. And I cannot see who else is up there. Hello, hello, how are you all? It's them old and busted eyes, you guys. Old and busted eyes. So I am working on week 6 of being unemployed. It sucks. Can I just tell you? I had a meeting. Hello, Lori. How are you? From Michigan. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. I had a meeting with unemployment. Was it yesterday? I don't know. I think it was yesterday. Today's Wednesday. Yes, it was yesterday. And I'm just going to dump my chicken in here, guys, as I'm talking. And she says, you know, how is your job search going? And I'm like, to be quite honest with you, it kind of sucks. And she's like, we hear that from a lot of people. She goes, so what are the obstacles that you're overcoming? And I said, here's the problem is that people want to be like, here's this basic ass customer service job that's going to pay you $15 an hour, but you got to have a fucking bachelor's degree in order to apply for it. Never mind the fact that I've been in customer service legitimately my entire life. Legitimately. It's really just amazing. She goes, yeah, we hear that from a lot of people. Hi. I've been reading all kinds of horror stories. You know, online is never a good thing when you start hanging out online. It'll get you. It'll get you. So I have a question for you all as you're jumping on. I need to know if your birthday falls between now and the end of the year. I have a special little announcement in a few minutes here. So just pop it in there. Lori, this might be a tricky one for you if you have a birthday in this next to the end of the year. Might be a tricky one. because I have a little something up my sleeve, and this is what I need your input on, is right now I need to know if you have a birthday between now and the end of the year. Because it's a hectic time, you guys. Between now and the end of the year, we're like getting ready to, you know, some of you people are like super excited because like fall is here. I still have a little bit of time, so stop it. Just stop it. Don't be messing around with my summer, even though I'm standing here in jeans. Does that make any sense? Only if you're from Western Washington, it does. Because again, we got to go back to that layering thing. Hopefully we won't get a ton of snow. I know, some of you will curse me for that too. You guys, I just live in the wrong state. That's really it. And Lori, I bet you guys get a ton of snow being from Michigan. I love seeing new people. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so I'm just browning everything and kind of turning my little chicken bits as I go, just to make sure they get kind of cooked here. They don't have to be like super, super all the way through cooked because they're still going to be cooking as I'm going. All right. So then I also have, I pulled out, and it's going to kind of look funky, but I pulled out probably about a 1/4 cup of these sun-dried tomatoes that I got from Costco. They're in an oil, and I am cooking a creamy pesto chicken pasta tonight, Lori. And they're in an oil, and Zane doesn't like tomatoes at all anyways, so I figured if I put them on a paper towel and kind of, you know, dabbed them a little bit, I might get some of the oil out of there, because otherwise it's going to turn your sauce funky. It's going to make it look funky. So I didn't want to do that because then he can just pick them out and there's not going to be a bunch of tomato flavor in there. So that's what I did with this. So as this cooks a little bit more, I'm going to throw these tomatoes in here. And Chad came to say hello. Hello, do you want to come say hello, Chad? My lovely friend Chad.
Hello. Hello. Good day.
I think Chad's a little worn out. He's been working hard. That warehouse life, you know. All right, these are getting really close. There's still a little bit of pink in there, but I'm not stressing on it. So I'm going to take my little tomato bits. I think they're julienne. I think that's what I read. If you want to use fresh tomatoes, you're just going to add them in towards the end. Okay, guys? Gals, people, folks. I don't even know anymore. Sunday says, hey, Chad, good to see you.
Oh, Sunday?
Yeah,
Hi,
Sunday. He says, hi, Sunday. I don't know if you heard that. All right. I did grab it good. Okay, so I have my pesto, and I just have a pre-done pesto, just a lot easier. Pick whatever pesto you want. If you know how to make pesto and you want to go for the gusto, do it. Just do it. Don't let me tell you what to do, you guys. Hi, Sue. Got everybody coming here. I'm like, oh. So as people are hopping on, if you have a birthday from now until the end of the year, please let me know.
I do.
I know you do. I don't know that you would be excited about my surprise, though. Just because I don't feel like you would be. I mean, you might be. All right, so I got chicken in here already, my sun-dried tomatoes. I've got my heavy whipping cream right here. I'm going to dump my pasta in here, and again, I just pre-did it. Added a little bit of oil so it wouldn't stick too bad, though there still will be some sticking. But we're going to fix that in a minute anyhow. I wasn't really sure how much to do because Chad messaged me late and asked if he could come hang out. And of course, I never mind that.
Well, you should just always cook enough.
I should just always cook enough, but
just show up.
Okay, here's the problem with that is like the last few weeks I've been cooking enough for if Chad's just going to show up or if Miss Gill's going to hang out long enough. And you guys keep bailing on me, both of you.
I mean, that's not bailing.
It's almost like you come to my house and just Bring your bowl. Bring your bowl. Like Chad never brings a bowl, but he always brings mine back, and that's the important part. It might be a minute. You're right.
I always bring it back.
Alright, so now I got some of this mixed in. I just used like 1 container of pasta, so I have a little bit left, but that's okay. I'm going to add a little bit, actually a lot bit of this heavy cream. And basically what we want to do is just have enough to coat everything, and then we're going to reduce it down a little bit. So reducing cream or any other liquid just means that you're taking out some of the water that's in it, or you're bringing the cream back to its like fat stage, right? So it's going to get super thick, probably pretty fast, and we might have to add some more cream because pasta soaks liquid up like mad, you guys. So if you've done any of the pasta salads that I've done, you're going to know that or if you've ever made just a pasta or a pasta salad by yourself, you're going to know that you might have to add more Italian dressing to your pasta salad or more mayonnaise to your other pasta salad or whatever, because pasta soaks it up. I feel like I should have got a bigger pan. Jeez. I think I got enough of that oil out, though, of those tomatoes, so my pasta's not going to be orange. Which I wouldn't care if it was, but, when you're trying to conceal things for kids, Zane's a little bit smarter than that. He's going to be like, what are these in here? Why'd you put that in there, Mom? Let me throw stuff around, too, because, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right, starting to get thick. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more of this. And you may have to add a little bit more salt, pepper, whatever your favorite spices are, guys. All right. I think I used about half of this. And it's 1 quart. I don't even know why I had to look at that. I'm just not in my right state of mind, okay, guys? I had a really tough week this week. This unemployment got me sideways. I think we're going to be good. I'm just going to let this simmer for a minute while I talk about the next thing up. So don't ever pass up a quick, easy fix if you can, right? So in my house, I do a lot of stuff from scratch. I didn't always do a lot of stuff from scratch. I actually used to assign my kids days to cook, my 2 older kids, days to cook. And I always had to make sure I had a hamburger helper in the cupboard because my daughter Jasmine hated cooking. She hated it. So when it was her dinner night, hamburger helper all the way. This is so much better for you because there's just not a lot of preservatives and stuff in it, right? But one of my very favorite things, and it's something that I can get Zane to eat, is this amazing Sweet Kill chopped kit. So you can find these in the produce section of your grocery store. It's just a little salad kit. He does pretty much every green vegetable but green beans. But he loves this salad. It's got kale in it. It's got broccoli in it. It's got cabbage in it. Let's see what else. Brussels sprouts, pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, radicchio, which is that purple lettuce, and cranberries with the poppy seed dressing. So you literally just dump everything into a bowl. Put all of the little side stuff in it, mix it up, let it sit for a little bit, and it coats. You think that there's not going to be enough salad dressing, but there totally is. There totally is. If you let it sit for a little while, there totally is. And as I've discussed in several videos, a lot of times when you add salad dressing to stuff, it's going to break it down. And it'll break it down just slightly because of the kale and the broccoli, but it won't make it like soupy or mushy. So if you're doing like a Caesar salad, you want to do that right before you're serving dinner. If you do it with something a little bit more hearty like the kale, you can do it a little bit earlier than that. All right, this cream is getting nice and thick. Love it. Love it. Do you guys see that? Can you see that pan okay? And you could totally throw some spinach in here if you wanted. I actually bought spinach, but then I was like, well, I'm already doing a green sauce, so I don't know how well that's going to work. I don't know that it would make a difference. Fresh tomatoes in this would be amazing, I think. But I like a sun-dried tomato too, because they have a tendency to be a little bit more pungent, and I kind of like that. So, yeah. Cool. Okay, so make sure that your birthday's in there, because this is the deal. This is the deal. Okay, how many of you have ever been to like a painted plate or a paint party where you're sipping wine or beer? I have. I got to do that for my birthday, I think on my 42nd birthday or something. My sister actually took me and a bunch of my friends, and we went and did. So I'm adding the pesto in, guys. And I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit because I don't want it to get too bad. And so far I've got, probably about 2.5 tablespoons. And you can totally adjust this if you need to, if you want more, if you want less. So, painted plate, painting party, sipping wine, paint and sip, whatever they call it wherever you're from, right? So I enjoyed myself tremendously. I believe all of my friends enjoyed themselves tremendously as well. And I would like to do the BBK party. So I would like to do that as well. So for 3 people, I'm going to pick if you have a birthday between now and the end of the year. I want you to gather up to 10 people. I can't really handle much more than that by myself. And we're going to cook food and drink alcohol or whatever you want to drink. If you are not an alcohol beverage consumer, we can adjust that too. I have all kinds of things I can mix together that taste delicious. So I would love to have birthdays in there so I can get this party started. So make sure that you're putting those in there, or if it's something that you maybe you're interested in having just like a girls' night or a couples' night or whatever, let me know. All right, that is definitely not going to be enough pesto, I don't think. Chad, you want to give this a taste for me real quick, please? He says, sure. I'm dying over here, sure. I don't think it's enough pesto. It doesn't look green enough. So need more? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Too creamy, huh? Mm-hmm. Yep. Maybe if I can get this stupid container open. For the lava! I know someone that takes their mom to the painted plate every year for her birthday. Yeah, see? And that's so much fun. I had a really good time with it. We went for my birthday and I loved it.
Yeah, so I dropped a noodle on your...
it's okay.
dry side of your sink.
It's okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay, thank you. I'll find it like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, it'll be hard. It'll be okay though.
Alright, so I'm going for another heaping tablespoon. 2 heaping tablespoons. Sometimes you just gotta wing it, you guys. Sometimes you just got to wing it. I'm super excited about this though. I would love to be able to share an experience with some of you guys. So again, I'm gonna pick 3 people. Make sure you tell me when your birthday is. Okay, so this cream is starting to get super thick. And now I'm getting the color I want, which is how I absolutely knew that it was not enough. See, now I'm all concentrated. So I have not gotten the YouTube videos, I have not gotten the videos uploaded to YouTube yet. That is on my agenda for tomorrow. So again, if you are not a subscriber, please do so. There are, I think, 150-ish videos somewhere in there, ranging from the last 2 years almost, you guys. I'm so proud of us. Y'all keep showing up, so do I, see? All right, so this is what it looks like if you can't see it. Very delicious. But that is on my agenda for first thing tomorrow. Are you super excited? Wonderful. I know, as soon as you said, so Wonderful is my amazing coach, and I've been with Wonderful for like 4 years, and I do everything Wonderful does. And that's not a stripper name, you guys. That's her real name. She was born with that name. That's her name. Not a stage name. She always says that. It's not a stage name, it's my real name. And I'm like, it's not a stripper name. Promise. I love you, Wonderful. And we had class today, and she said something about that her favorite dishes of mine are anything with pasta. And I was like, oh, girl, you better tune in tonight then, because I'm making some pasta. Making some pasta. So I knew she'd be excited about this. And your family's going to love this one, Wonderful. Now I forgot where I was at. See? Uploading YouTube videos. That's where I was at. Squirrel. So I'm doing that tomorrow. So make sure that you all are subscribed. If you're not, that's okay too. But pass it along. If you are, pass it along. Because I would love to reach 300 subscribers by December. Because I think December is our 2-year anniversary. Our 2-year. See? I'm giving you all ownership too. It's our 2-year anniversary. I'm super excited about that. Alright guys. This is all I have. So easy peasy, right? Yes, I bet they will. And you can impress them. See? I'm going to post a picture in a minute here. I'm going to set up a whole plate for you so you can see how I put it together. And I'm going to top it off with a little, I got a little 4 cheese here, which has Asiago, Fontina, Parmesan, and Provolone in it. I love the blends. The blends kind of make my heart happy unless I'm making like, no, that's a lie. I can't even say that. I'm like, unless I'm making a regular Alfredo, I still love the blends. I don't know why. There's just something about having more than one kind of cheese that just, call me American. Call me American. I don't know. Because I love it. I love the blends. So I'm going to top it off with a little bit of this. And I'm going to add my salad in a bag and a little French bread. So, all right, guys. I will see you all. Do we have Suck It Up Saturday this weekend? We sure do. Suck It Up Saturday. Saturday at 5 o'clock. I will see you all Saturday. Thank you for joining me. Again, y'all keep showing up, and so do I. See you then.